if it's possible to keep those pictures rolling for this speech, that would be wonderful. I would love for Pops to be a part of this, for the family to be able to see him. Gerald Richard Massey, beloved father, hard worker, beloved grandfather, and even great-grandfather. July 27th, 1956 to March 20th, 2026. 69 years. Yeah, what a number, right? Of a crazy, wonderful, wild existence. I can't say too much about his past before me because all I know was how wild those times were for him. I've heard bits and pieces of those stories, and if I tried to do it all, I probably would do it in injustice because my memory might not serve me to the best of my full potential. But what I can tell you is life that he had with me after all of us kids, when he had pretty much settled himself down. He did a lot of things throughout his life. This is true. And I guess when it finally came to me, his youngest, I think that's when he finally said, you know what? I want to do this the best way I can. With my mother, Lois, she can't be here. A lot of the family can't be here right now. That's okay. That's why we have the modern technology so they all can see this and be with us in spirit. He did his best to work through things with her, make my childhood the best it possibly could be. And to me, I think that makes him Father of the Year candidate anytime, bar none. Because he daggone sure did. He really did. A lot of people had him nicknames. He touched a lot of communities. He touched a lot of children. Even those that weren't his own, he would take in as if they weren't. I knew him as a lot of things. Dad, Pops, Papa T, the Stone Wind, Tornado. Yeah, he was heavy into wrestling too. And he loved his rock and roll. And that's where I got my love from rock and roll from him and my mother. Over those years, as I got older, yeah, I still had those childhood wants. But I realized something as I got older, that Pops did help me teach. He helped me learn. And that's sometimes you got to earn those things that you want, that you need. You will always get what you need first. But if you truly, truly desire it and you truly, truly want it, you get your behind out there and you earn it. That's what the definition of hard work is. If you got dreams, fight hard to make them come true. And that's something that I know we all got to do for Pops right now. Because he's looking down on us from heaven above, making sure we got all that. That we got the strength in us to continue on and make those dreams come true. If I were to walk you through the 2000s, I was growing up at that time. A lot of people. That's when I started meeting my best friends. And that's when I really realized how much Pops would take them in as if they were his own. Even the exes. But you know what? That's the kind of love he had. That's the kind of love he shared. And as I stand here before you all today, the proud man that I am, of my father, of everything, I stand here with a heart full of love, sadness that he's not physically here with us, but with some crazy strength within me that keeps myself together for this. Because I know he's watching over us. those communities that he touched, music, wrestling, all those folks are going to know exactly who Tornado was. And it's just as much as he had those virtual accomplishments or anything like that, or those even real life accomplishments on the indies. Yeah, he had championships in those indie promotions. Shout out to our fellow buddy in heaven, Wayne, Mr. Attitude. Papa T took him down for that World Heavyweight Championship, and in turn, gave him his hip. But you know what? Even though he left on the stretcher that night, he left with a world title. That's championship material right there. That's championship caliber, and that's a championship father. He would go on from there to live another couple of decades worth of a wonderful existence, living out some of his best years, finally able to try and bring the family together. Papa T, Gerald, Dad, Pops, Tornado, whatever you want to call him. In the end, you can't deny that he was full of love for everybody. And I think that's what we got to do going forward. Take it with us. Show love. Rock on. And just stay strong. Because when we ride the Tornado, in the end, as long as you give your heart to God, He will forgive you. And you will ascend. And that's what I plan to do. Ascend. Pops, I thank you for absolutely everything you've given all of us children, not just me. Thank you for the wonderful life that you did your best to try and provide us all. I just hope we all can continue forward, and I pray that we all can continue forward to showcase that kind of fortitude and strength that Tornado gave us. Because I know he's proud of us all. Thank you for absolutely everything, Pops. I love you to death. I really do. We all do. Even those of us who couldn't be here. And may we continue to rock and roll.